Hi guys, welcome to today's video, and today we're preparing wet fried beef. So with me, I've already boiled my beef. I'm just going to change it into another sufuria, a clean one. So the spices that I'm going to be using, I'm using tomatoes, I'm using red onions, garlic, dhania, I'm using the green capsicum, I'm also using gojet. Yep. So additional spices are the curry powder, I'm using paprika, I'm using beef masala, royco chozi mix, turmeric. Yeah, I'm also having pepper. I'll just use a little bit, and I'm also going to use salt. Also we have here the tomato paste. Yeah, the salt I already showed you. So what I'm going to do first, I'm chopping my onions, prepare my tomatoes, capsicum, the gojet, like all those spices. I'm going to make them ready so that as I start cooking, everything is ready and then I don't have to use. So this item that I'm showing you here, it's the one that I'm going to squeeze my garlic with. I'm using it actually to squeeze my garlic instead of using the mortar and the pestle, or rather you can call it kino. So my beef is ready. I said I'm going to transfer it into another sufuria, so that is what I've done. And nimekata mafuta, so I'm going to fry them until they turn into golden brown. So you can see it's going to turn. Then once I'm almost achieving that, I'm adding my onions. So I'm going to fry the beef and the onions as I achieve that golden brown color that I wanted. Then onto it, I'm adding my garlic. I said I'm going to use this item, sijui jina yake actually, to compress, or to rather to squeeze the garlic. Yeah, so I stir, rather nakoroga until I get that look yenye inanifurahisha. Then we add tomatoes. We're also going to stir, and then we're going to cover our sufuria. But before that, let me add my capsicum and the gojet. Stir a little bit, then cover. So reason as to why I'm covering, ndio zote zive pamoja. Unajua ukikava, it's easier for it kuiva. So that's what I've done. I've covered it. As you can see, zinaiva hapo chini vizuri. Once I open, this is what I'm having. So I'm still not done yet, but look at hiyo kitu tumeachieve. We're actually almost there. So I have to add my curry powder. I'm adding my curry powder. Niko na ka scooping spoon. So mmekaona. So I'm having a scooping spoon yenye natumia ku scoop. Then we are adding paprika. That's it. Yes, so that's paprika that I'm adding. Then onto it again, I'm going to add turmeric. So that's turmeric that I'm adding. Yeah, so I'll add my royco into it again. The royco that I'm using has garlic, yeah, and tomato and the other ingredients. So I'm going to stir until I form that good look. Able look at it. It's already giving that wet fried beef. It's giving, like, it's appealing. You even want to eat it, but I'm not done yet. So I'll start, give it time to cook a little bit, but in the meantime, let me zoom my camera so that you can see what exactly I'm cooking. It's nice. So we're going to add tomato paste. At least it will let that nice color, you see. So we're adding tomato paste. So that is basically what I'm doing. So let us add tomato paste, then we stir. You see, once we stir, there's like a difference. How the beef looked before adding the tomato paste is different. Different kabisa. The white item that I'm adding, obviously, you know, that is salt. So we're adding. So we move on to preparing kales. We're having kales and spinach. So we move on to preparing them. And I'm not going to use so much because kales definitely is simple. So we're only using red onions and the beef royco cubes. So I chop my onions, obviously, nazikatakata, then place them separately. Then I'll add my sufuria. Yes, I'm going to add my sufuria, niweke mafuta and some onions. I'm going to fry these onions until they form golden brown. So once they're golden brown, you see, it's still frying. I still want to achieve that golden brown look. So once I achieve that golden brown look, I'm going to add my veggies. Naziweka hapo kwa sufuria. Cook them a little bit. You know, veggies pia sukuma wiki or the spinach rather, hazifai kuiva sana. So just a simple hivyo, add salt and royco cubes, stir, and that's it. Because pia we wanna eat it ikiwa still green.